regarding probative value being outweighed by prejudicial value, 402, 403, all of that. We're pulling up exact law right now in regards to knowing whether a defendant is in custody. But the whole purpose of this is to, I understand that the state wants to get in certain evidence, and I don't think that these messages are necessarily all that prejudicial to us. I mean, there could be some impeachment concerns here, but what we are really worried about is the jury understanding that he is in custody.
Okay. I said yesterday that I wanted to listen to these in the form that they would be presented before I rule. While we're listening to these, I don't have a copy of the case that you cited in front of me, Mr. Long, so I need that. And then if there's a law that the defense wants to argue, I'll hear that as well. Go ahead, Mr. Long, if you want to play those.
Let me just make sure that I'm doing the... and I think maybe just for quickness, what I will do is there is all of these phone calls have been identified by a alphanumeric hash, and so there are numbers and letters, and the last four are always going to be unique, and so I'm just going to say what those are. There's going to be one where the call is actually edited into 3 chunks, and I'll let the court know on that. All right, so this first one is going to be, last 4 is going to be 3F as in Frank 17.
So here's 3 things. Here's 4 things, 5 things that you should know about that night. You texted me and I said I was sick, correct?
Right. You know what?
That I was sick.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't have my phone because it was charging.
Yeah.
3, the text messages are not mine. 4, I was handed my phone that day after Kiara did whatever she did.
Uh-huh.
And then 5, I was at AP Wireless the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So the detective coercing me into saying something that I didn't even do.
And Judge, is there any way that I could get this monitor at the podium up, just because the audio, I'm having trouble figuring out when the audio is ending. I can't actually see it on this computer screen.
Okay.
Thank you. This next one is going to be 1C as in Charlie 92.
I know I'm innocent. I know I didn't do anything. The text messages aren't mine. Everything that I've been saying is the truth.
The next one is 9CCA, so 9 Charlie Charlie Adam.
That night, I woke up late, asked for a ride, because Kiara gave me a list, a grocery list, to go to Walmart to get some groceries because she wanted to make a stew or something.
Uh-huh.
So I did that, and came back, had the groceries put in and everything, but left my phone in the garage.
Okay.
And then and then I came back because I cooked some chicken strips. I think I remember telling you about the chicken strips that I like.
Mm-hmm.
You remember them?
Yeah. Well, I don't remember the name, but...
Then after that, Grace came over. Kiara went into the main house to get prepared for something, and she took her sword with her. You hear me?
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm hearing you, but
Yeah. So, and then after she did that, she went to the park and walked. Well, what she told me was she went to the park and walked around with her sword unsheathed. There was cops going back and forth to that area, and they didn't even do anything. So how does that sound when you have somebody else there walking around with a sword and sheath?
I don't know.
At the park in the middle of the night.
We didn't hear nothing.
I know. But after that, I was trying to go to bed.
Mhm.
As I'm trying to go to bed, Kiara was over there using like a blade and rubbing it against my back. My back.
Mhm.
I did eventually get sleep for an hour, and then I had my phone thrown at me, and my phone was at 14%.
Mhm.
I thought it was charged when I gave her the phone after I texted I'm still sick to you. So I gave her the phone. Thank you.
No. Uh-huh. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, sir.
I know. Okay. Well, and then after I did that, I called y'all because I was supposed to leave.
Mhm.
Then I went back after the call. I went back inside the garage to start packing up my stuff. And then that's when she told me that she wanted me back in a few days. I already made my decision that I was going to leave the relationship.
All right, the next one is going to be 59D1, 59 David 1.
And I was through Isaac Apodaca.
Yeah.
And then the other one, like I told you, I don't remember if I told you, but he had another Facebook account called Null Void.
Mhm.
And she's like, who's Null Void? It's just a Marvel character.
He's a villain.
Yeah, but I just said he's a Marvel character. And then she's like, oh, okay. And said, I got text messages at night. So I sent them to her.
Yeah.
Yep. I sent them to her. I also sent her the one from Facebook, Isaac Apodaca, because I blocked that account because it was being hacked.
Yeah.
So actually send it to me.
I'm still trying to figure out who hacked it because it didn't seem like it was her. It didn't seem like it was Mary Lou.
The next one is 5B6C, so 5 Beta 6 Charlie.
I texted Grace that morning telling her we're in danger, me and you. Let's get out of here as soon as possible.
The next one is 3EF8, 3 Edna Frank 8.
Here's something that I want everybody to know, whoever may be listening. I'm going to say this. Kiara McCulley is a manipulator, a narcissist, and a person who knows how to use words, the same type of words there's words that the Russian KGB agents use, sleeper agents. There's certain words that trigger me that she used to use, like prove your love to me. That is one word, that is a phrase to me that makes me say things on impulse without thinking of the consequences.
Okay.
That's why I say that confession is a bogus confession, because when the detective said that, I said something stupid, thinking that I was going to go home on the promise that he said I was going to go home.
Oh, okay.
See, I had nothing to do with this whole situation. Nothing, except calling 911 after you called 911.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
Next one is 1C971 Charlie 97.
Yeah, this whole situation with what I'm facing is annoying, because she went and did everything alone, on her own, willingly and out of her own free will.
Yeah.
And she's trying to play it out like I'm Charles Manson.
The next one is 72D9 72 David 9.
The day of which everything happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her I didn't know anything was going to happen.
The next one is going to be part 1 of 90E7, so 90 Edward 7.
He's trying to push up the story and say I'm trying to help. I helped her. I did not help her. I wish I could talk to my attorney today, but
No, so you'll see her on Monday.
I know it's just that whole story that the news is portraying. It made me feel horrible.
Because there was text messages.
Yeah,
That's the last time I heard about it.
yeah, they said
It was on the newspaper.
they said there was text messages, but the text messages weren't even mine. And you can, if you were able to see the text messages, you would be able to tell, like, oh, this is so and so. This is Kiara talking. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
It's
That's
just,
so much stuff. Hold on.
huh?
I'm trying to look for it.
Okay. It's just messed up that I'm dealing with a situation that she got me involved in. I have hope. Pray to God. I have nightmares about what
Hold on.
The next one is going to be part 2 of that same conversation.
I didn't plan it. I don't get how I'm suddenly involved with this whole planning situation.
Next one is part 3 of that same conversation.
That morning, I just felt like something bad was going to happen, and that's why I called y'all, and I called y'all to pick me up.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you guys couldn't pick me up because you guys were out delivering, but I don't know what else would have been my other choice to do.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to contact everybody on Facebook to help, but nobody responded.
And the next one is going to be 055F, so 055 Frank.
I was going to the police station. She was smiling, singing, laughing, everything in the police station while I was just there. It's like, why am I here? Why am I involved? I was getting frustrated, and I don't know if the detective talked to you, but the detective got told me that I had to back up, give him some space.
Mm-hmm.
So I was getting upset. So I wasn't the one involved.
And the final one is going to be E1, E2, so Edward 1, Edward 2.
What I was going to say was, they're going to go through the text messages, the thing, with its verbiage and the wordage on how I used it.
Yeah.
I check everybody to see how I texted.
Yeah.
Most texts don't match the same way I text theirs. The case
Yeah.
done. But they
I
said that it was a willful act to commit, but they are seriously doubting that I wasn't even a part of it.
And that's the totality of the calls, Your Honor. And I do have a cite for the Andrew Romero case. We actually do have a copy for the court. That is